Hey, cousins. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got my boots on the ground. Y'all like that song? I love it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got my boots on the ground. Mm. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls just feeling the groove. Sipping on moonshine, fire barrel rolling. I'ma get behind that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh my God. That is the minding my black ass business anthem. I loved it. I love that fucking song. I just be dancing. You hear me? Listen, before we get into this, before we get into it, let's go ahead and give a round of applause to John Cena, please. John Cena took us to an old restaurant that I never got to experience called Sizzlers. Yes. Let's give a round of applause to the EST and that fucking referee outfit. Give a round of applause. We're going to get to it. We got a couple segments we got to settle into, so just go ahead and buckle up. Get your fans out and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. We was down to the London O2 Arena, London, England. The last stop on the European leg tour. We coming back to the States, y'all. Let's give a round of applause coming back to the States. One thing I will miss is the early start time. John Cena, Cody Rhodes segment. Pat McAfee was on the 1 and 2s. Who the fuck invited him? I don't know. Shit. Cody Rhodes, John Cena. Now, I was going to go through each section, but I don't want to do that. I just want to get to the hot shit. Cody Rhodes basically said that I'm going to roast myself before you roast me. That's what he said. So he said, sometimes words with a letter S fuck me up because I got a lisp. That man said it with no lisp. Then he said, Stardust. I said, okay, Cody. Okay. Then he pointed out that terrible tattoo on his neck. Then he pointed out that he got booed down to the AEW, a company he created. Then he pointed out how he drove around with John Cena and he knew John Cena cared about him. So he said, I'm going to give you the opportunity, John Cena, to tell us why you decided to work with The Rock. John Cena stepped in and basically said, first of all, you ain't shit. You a slimy pickpocket who thinks just because he stole the blueprint, he could run the kingdom. He said, I don't give a rat's ass about your lisp or your failure. I've been great. So great that the WWE can hand the heartbeat of his organization to my chauffeur. I was like, oh my God, here we go. I had gripped because I was in the bed. I gripped my pillow. He said, I tried to drill into your egotistical skull. You have to be authentic. Exactly. Because they can see through phony. Hello. What did Roman Reigns say Cody Rhodes was? A politician. You didn't listen. And it shows. You're too perfect. You're too polished. You're too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks like them singing your name over and over again to get by. Ooh, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Listen, did he lie? John Cena said, actually, you just like the Pied Piper. I said, oh no, please. Because all you've ever done is find a way to make a catchy tune, trick these people into loving mediocrity. He says, strip away this music and entrance, and there's not much to look at except a thick pinstripe suit. What I say about them suits? Cody Rhodes had a 64-piece suit on with a pocket watch and a fucking $20,000, $30,000 Rolex. This time, his shoes were really long, and he looked like fucking, what is that guy from Sleepy Town? Cody Rhodes was dressed like Robbie Rotten. If you don't know Sleepy Town, oh my God. I just can't. Yo. Anyway, Cody Rhodes does not look like me. He doesn't act like me, and he sure as hell doesn't work like me. But Cody Rhodes, also, you don't look like you. You don't act like you. You don't work like you. Because after all these years, you're still afraid to show who you are. I love it. John Cena went on to say, "You're a You are a paint by numbers, psychopathic Nepo baby who's so into himself, he's had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the entire world to see. It's not where your tattoo's at, Cody. It's what your tattoo is. It exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So, after WrestleMania, it will be great for you to go straight to Fanatics, buy that toy belt, and they'll buy it too. Call yourself their champion because the last real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are. Aaron Boy that got lucky. There's your why." Now, John, that's not really telling us why you decided to link up with The Rock, but I'll take it. Cody Rhodes said, "John, because John was like, I'm done talking to you, bitch." Cody said, "John, wait. He said, who the hell knows who they are?" Well, I, at 44 years old, I think I know who I am, Cody. You should know who you are too, Cody, because you're kind of close to my age. You're about 40. You should know who you are too, okay? I'm just saying. He said, "I know this. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is company creation, it's you, John Cena, not me. Gosh, everyone is so terrified of you on the mic. I'm not, because I know you got one more dick in that promo than you got in your jorts." Now, I was kind of confused. So is he saying the promo was heavy or the dick was heavy? So one of y'all got to explain it to me. Then he said, this is where I got confused. He said, "You want to make fun of me for appearing like I'm 16, taking public speaking lessons, while you're the one that hangs out with Zac Efron and wishes he was 16. I need somebody to explain, because it's given 69 God. Is that where he was going with it? Cause I don't know. I hope not." He went on to say, "Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it, there are two of us standing in this ring right now, and what I'm about to ask you might punch a giant hole in all that logic you just threw up. And it's quite simple. Between you and I, which one of us sold out to The Rock? John. John, you're still my hero, but you're also a piece of shit." This is where Cody fucks up. You're still my hero. Stop sucking on this man. This man just said all kinds of terrible shit to you. Fuck him. That's what you should have said. John Cena went on to say, "Just like all these people, your brain is filled with shit and not facts." I said, "God, listen, look." John Cena said, "I always been here because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because at your best, you can't wipe my ass. Okay?" He said, "See you at WrestleMania, champ." I was like, you know what? This is too much. This is too much. I love it. Cody Rhodes said, "John, no. Hey, I just want to remind you, in all the time that I've been here, I've been everything that I've been through. Never once had they chanted at me, 'You can't wrestle.'" Now, John Cena gets a lot of chants. And I have to go to Mother Bone when she said, "They either wooing or booing. Which one do you want? John Cena sucks. John Cena rocks. John Cena. John Cena can't wrestle." John Cena gets all the responses. So, I don't know. Is that a low blow? John Cena went ahead, dropped the mic, looked like he was ready to fight. Then he was going to leave, came back, tried to throw a sucker punch. Cody Rhodes gave him a crossroads. Music came on. And the villain from Sleepy Town, Rotten Robbie, slipped his ass on out the ring. Yo, I'm going to just say this segment gave me what I need. But from what I understand, John Cena is not going to be back on the show until the day of WrestleMania. And that's unfortunate. So maybe it'll have something to happen from here to there. But I don't want to see Cody back in the ring talking. Okay? This was good. But you have to pick a side. I'm going to pick John Cena. Fuck Cody Rhodes. Video package on Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair rivalry. I just want to remind everybody, Bianca Belair did nothing wrong but a win elimination chamber. Rhea Ripley has absolutely no business in this shit, and Io Sky is the champion. There you go. Bianca Belair will be the referee for the main event. First match of the night. This is already an hour in the show, by the way. The New Day versus New Catch Republic. I got a question. That guy, Tyler Bate, is it me or is his trunks really small? Or is his thighs that big? Listen, Tyler Bate got some thighs on him, okay? I say, if he don't put some oil on them bitches and do it like Randy Orton, either way, it was a cute little situation, cute little match or whatever. I guess Tyler Bates coming back off an injury. So the Londoners gave all the love to the London guys. And the New Day picked up the win. It was a decent little match. Jimmy Uso knows that the entire world has been doubting Jey Uso. But tonight, he's going to handle business with Gunther. There will be no ring general. It's a man who can beat. Jimmy says that he's going to beat Gunther. Just like Jay is going to beat him at WrestleMania. And then Jay pulled Jimmy in. And he said, Jimmy, you better be careful, brother. I said, all right. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee will be hosting the Hall of Fame ceremony. I got a question, y'all. Did anybody else get vignettes for the Hall of Fame like Paul Levesque? Or is it just me? Did Michelle McCool get a vignette? Did fucking Lex Luger get a vignette? Or has it just been Paul Levesque? If you want to see a money grab, it is given a fucking Hall of Fame ring just for his fucking segment, just to get Stone Cold Steve Austin out there. Child, these motherfuckers is milking this WrestleMania. You would think it's the last WrestleMania the way they milking these motherfuckers. Second match, Gunther just versus Jimmy Uso. So the match was moving. It's moving and grooving. And then all of a sudden, after, Jimmy got basically choked out, he was getting choked out some more. And then Jey Uso came running. I don't know if they extended the fucking ramp like a WrestleMania ramp, but Jay looked like he was running like hard. He ran into the ring. I don't know. I was literally looking at the TV. I don't know what happened between Jay running and Gunther. Gunther was whooping up Jimmy's ass. Jay ran to the ring and somehow got zip tied to the goddamn ropes. While he zip tied, Gunther said, I'm going to take my time with your twin. Proceeded to beat the fuck out of Jimmy, hit Jimmy over the head with the belt. Jimmy busted wide open, leaking. I don't know if these guys are blading or their skin is made of tissue, but he was leaking. Is it real? Is it fake? I don't fucking know, but the blood was blooding tonight. And he proceeded to choke out Jimmy, kick Jimmy, beat Jimmy, and Jay is zip tied to the fucking rope. Now, I'm sitting thinking to myself, I've broken a zip tie. I've chewed a zip tie and broken it. I've pulled it apart and broke it. Why Jay couldn't break that zip tie? All Jay could do was fight and reach for his brother and watch him get his shit split by Gunther. Then at one point, Gunther tasted the blood, spit it out, got blood all over his body. It was a bloodbath. I said, you know what, Jay? You look like a bitch. Because if that's my brother, I'm going to chew that motherfucker. They should have said, chew that shit and break loose. He didn't break loose. And then at one point, he pulled Jay to him and he was rubbing his head. And I was like, oh, can we get a triple threat? Let the brothers jump Gunther and fuck him up. Either way, Gunther won by referee stoppage because he was choking the motherfucker out and beat the blood out of him. We got a video recap of Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and the contract signing last week on SmackDown. Liv Morgan is in the back at the fuck house. Listen, these guys are homeless. They don't got nowhere to go, okay? They just walking around, meeting up in different corners and licking on each other, okay? She glad to see Dominic and Finn are good spirits, okay? Because they fight and they brothers. The funny business about adding a new member is behind them because they already fucked up Cero Miedo. He ain't gonna do it. And basically, it starts tonight. The Judgment Day are going to put down Braun and Penta. Finn is looking forward to bringing the IC title back to the clubhouse, unlike Raquel Rodriguez. I was like, okay, Finn. Okay, girl. Cody Rhodes will be the special guest on next week's edition of Stephanie's Places on ESPN+. Listen, if you are able to sit and watch Stephanie's Places and watch Cody Rhodes tell his fucking story from beginning to end for the 4,376 millionth time, I'm going to need you to go and see a doctor. Stephanie, you'd have done better showing us places with the people in NXT. Can we get to know them? The fuck? Moving right along, third match, Braun Breaker versus Penta versus the Judgment Day with Carlito. Listen, Carlito's getting a check. For what, guys? Like, seriously, put him on a Legends contract and let's move the fuck on. I'm glad Carlito's there, but Carlito got to go. He ain't doing nothing. Penta came out, settle middle, Braun Breaker. Let's get into it. Judgment Day. It was cute. Roof. Everybody moving around. Oh my God, it's so good. Whoop the whoop. Coup de grace. Finn Balor pinned Cero Miedo. Because Braun Breaker, for some reason, it was like a very long pause. So much so that Braun Breaker could have easily avoided goring Cero Miedo. But unfortunately, Cero Miedo got fucked up. And here we are. Chad Gable was looking really unattractive tonight. I'm just saying. He was back there talking to Adam Pearce about El Grande Americano. Adam Pearce said what I said. El Grande Americano works in America. For his fucked up audience, they will love El Grande Americano from the Gulf of America. Chad Gable was like, well, I want a match too. He was like, yeah, well, we got other things going on right now. I'm not interested. Then Chad turned around and saw the Alpha Babes. Stop calling them the Alpha Academy. They're called the Alpha Babes. It's on the shirts. Anyway, he decided to tell Otis he ain't shit, Tozawa, you ain't shit, and Maxine Dupree, you ain't shit. Unfortunately, Maxine Dupree had a backstage interview where she was trying to lobby for her and Natalya to do a tag team situation, but before she could really get her foot into it, the shit went to commercial. Penta was backstage and he ran down Braun Breaker. He said, bitch, you don't see me in the ring? Why you hit me like that, bitch? Braun Breaker said, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Penta said, I'ma see you. And they got separated. That's what I heard. Worst segment of the night, AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Logan Paul got booed from coast to coast. From sea to shining sea. Let's give a round for London. Y'all did what y'all had to do right here. I'm going to give it to y'all. Y'all booed the fuck out of Logan Paul. So much to the point, he got frazzled and proceeded to call everybody poor who spent thousands of dollars to get the front seat down to the Raw. Okay? AJ Styles basically said, listen, we going to fight. I want to fight you. Let's do it. They got into some fisticuffs. Logan Paul rolled out the ring, walked off, whoop. That was it. I didn't really see what was going on here. Logan Paul, I guess, wanted to reintroduce everybody to the pulverizer. Listen, if you're going to do a move like that, you want to do it with AJ Styles because he's going to make you look good as fuck. The move look good as fuck. That's all I can say. Logan Paul looked like he been lifting. Okay? He looked like he been really putting in work on them arms. Other than that, fuck him. Moving right along. Next week on Raw, Lyra Valkyria will put her WWE Women's IC title on the line against Bayley. Lyra Valkyria was back there doing an interview, and I'm not even gonna hold you. She act like she might be a little retarded. That's it. I'm just gonna put it out there. Adam Pearce has breaking news. Has breaking news. AJ Styles and Logan Paul will have a match at WrestleMania 41. Will it be good? Probably. Do we want to see it? I don't. Seth Rollins is gonna return to Raw next week. Okay. Finn Balor is on cloud nine. He's gonna go talk to Adam Pearce about getting a shot at the IC title. Liv Morgan was smiling hard at Finn Balor. Then she stopped like a fucking demon. And she said, Dominic, did you hear what he just said? He just said he won the match, not y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Adam Pearce so you can get an IC title match. How that sound? Dominic was like, I don't know. She said, Bookie, I got this. When Liv Morgan stopped smiling, she looked old as fuck. I don't know if it was the mascara or the foundation settled into her skin, but she looked haggard after she stopped smiling. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there though. Fourth match. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship. Bianca Belair, special guest referee. I know y'all. We already hitting the main event, child. I know. You know, before I go into the match, Real American Beer is the only time I see that fucking bunk ass commercial is during Raw, is during SmackDown. And I'm really glad about that. Netflix pays the same amount of fucking commercials as if it's fucking public television, as if it's the cable. What the fuck is the difference? Now, usually when I watch is it SmackDown? I watch it on my stream and there's no commercials, but they do pauses and they'll do like we'll be right back and you get to watch like this little vignette play over and over. For however long you all are watching commercials, that's what they're watching overseas on the higher tiers. So there's no getting around it. Okay, you're just seeing something different. Um, we got to see people who I've never fucking known. It's some dude. First of all, they showed a black dude and they got his name wrong. Then they showed this a singer who looked like he rolled right up out the fucking bed. Then they showed some chick who was choking this dude out. I don't know. Because the audience don't know who these fucking people are either, except the singer. Then they showed this fucking weird ass dude from UFC, and his whole face was like going to the left. The nose, the mouth, everything. It looked like a Pablo Picasso painting. Crazy shit. Before we get into the Io Sky Rhea Ripley match, I know the British guy. What is his fucking name? Wade Barrett. If you don't stop calling her Bianca, I'ma know something. It's not Bianca, it's Bianca. And if he was being a heel and running her down, he was doing a very good job of doing it. Commentary is fucking insufferable, okay? Even during the whole match with Jimmy and Gunther, Michael Cole, sit your ass down, okay? Let's get into this the whole match. I had to pause to say that. That was my commercial break. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and that fabulous referee. Let's give her a round of applause. This bitch went home and made a referee outfit for these ungrateful ingrates in fucking England. Bianca, looking good as she wanna fucking look. Woo, that's a pretty girl. Rhea Ripley's outfit, seen it already before, but we'll give her a round of applause. I guess I'll say this for the fellas. Buddy Murphy clearly is clapping her cheeks because they looking a little swole. I'm just saying. I don't know what she's doing, but the booty is getting a little bit bigger than normal. So congratulations to Buddy Murphy. That's what the guy said. That's all I saw in the comments. Man, Buddy Murphy get behind that. Man, Buddy Murphy opening that up. Man, what I would do to open that up and put my nose in it. That is why Rhea Ripley is where she's at. Because I'm about to get off in her ass about this match. Io Sky, you cute girl. They lusting after you too. You did your thing. Io Sky will bring the best out of anybody she gets in the ring with. This is why I want to see Io and Bianca only. This whole match, Rhea Ripley botched multiple times. Rhea Ripley missed a lot of moves multiple times. They had Bianca Belair working. You hear me? Bianca was working. Bianca was very diplomatic. Bianca was giving them space. She had plenty of time to call a disqualification. She got kicked in the mouth. She got rammed out the ring. They was working the ropes. She was counting 5. She was pulling them apart. Bianca did her due diligence. Why is everyone giving her hell? Io Sky. Io Sky won. She is the women's champion. Won fair and square. Why did Io Sky have to go through this shit again? Rhea Ripley is gonna come and say, I won the match. I won the match. Forgetting that she kicked the referee in the mouth and out the ring. Bianca had to get herself together like every other referee. And it was a 10 count, but you kicked the referee in the mouth. She got back in the ring. She did the best she could do. Then she got hit again. She got hit again and out the goddamn ring again. And you know what she said? She said, I'm tired of these two bitches. I'm done. Throw the bell. Double disqualification. You two was fucking up the ref the whole match, and she held it together as long as she could. Bianca wasn't wrong again. How did she get repaid? She got riptied off the top rope. Now, Bianca, you ain't have to sound like that. This bitch did a full split in the middle of the ring. Cracked the crab for everybody to see. Okay. Io Sky. What did Io Sky do wrong? But win the goddamn match that she shouldn't have to have anyway. What did she get rewarded with? A goddamn riptide. And an elbow to the mouth. Rhea Ripley gets the belt, holds the belt up, and how is she rewarded? With a fucking yay. She leaves the ring. Do it again. Do it again. Why is Bianca Belair getting beat fuck up in the middle of the ring? She did nothing wrong from beginning of this whole shit to the end. She won Elimination Chamber. That is it. Io Sky is the title holder. That's it. You lost. But because Paul Levesque likes to smell Rhea Ripley's, snatch, this is a whole production to push Rhea Ripley. She lost. Now we have another 3-4 shows to watch her salivate and go crazy until somebody says, you good. Go ahead. We'll do a triple threat. Is that good enough? Is the triple threat going to be good? Yeah. Yeah. Is the triple threat necessary? No. There's only one person that needs to win this triple threat, and it's Bianca Belair. That is who I'm rooting for. The match, listen, toward the end, it was all right. Rhea Ripley's a botch machine. Io Sky going to give you what she got. Bianca did her thing as referee. Did a very good job. Overall, the show, they put a little effort down to the O2. I'll give it to them. They put effort. So it shows that they do know how to give you something to chew on. What sucks is they say John Cena gonna be gone until WrestleMania. I don't want to hear Cody Rhodes going through the motions. I'm not interested. What sucks is Rhea Ripley is gonna be acting like a whiny bitch until she gets into this damn match. You already know it. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you to go back and rewatch anything. You can rewatch John Cena eat up Cody Rhodes and see whose side you on. You can pick that for fun. But there's really no replay value on this show, to be completely honest. That's really it, I think. I guess for the women's match, London made Bianca the heel. Bianca's not the heel. I don't know what fuck Rhea Ripley is. Is Rhea the heel here? She gotta be the heel. Because Io is a face and Bianca's a face. So what the fuck is going on? I don't know. That's going to have to be made clear going forth. But here we are. So I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to get to rambling. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got no more. I think I hit everything I wanted to say. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.